Hi girls and boys, welcome. This is the week of October 5th through 9th, and I'll be showing you what we're going to need today. First thing is our nameplate, along with a dry erase marker. We're also going to need our Play-Doh, and from your packet you'll need pages 43 and 45. It's the letter N. The other worksheet we're going to be working on today, 50 and 51. Again, let me show it to you so you can see it has cars on the top and it has a ladder on the other side on the very top. All right, the first thing we're going to do is write our names. So pull out your nameplates. Take your time tracing your name, connect all those dots, and then hold it up so I can see. Some of you have been working very hard. You're getting much better, and you're getting even faster. Here you go. Some of you finished right about the same time I did. Nice work. Now, if you do take extra time, feel free to put this on pause, and then you can come back and play when you're ready. Let me check in with everyone. I'm going to show you your name, and I want you to say it, and also the first letter in your name. Good morning, Caitlin. C, Caitlin. Hi, Bennett. B, Bennett. Who's this? You got it. Owen. O for Owen. Christopher. Another C. Timmy. T for Timmy. Cash. C. Cash. We have so many C's, don't we? Justin. J for Justin. Briggs. B for Briggs. I hear you out there. It is Easton. E for Easton. Hayden. H. Hayden. Carson. K. We have 3 that start with the same letter. Again, K, Kaylee. I want to hear all of you say it. What's this letter? K, Kenley. T, Trayshawn. J, Jessa. E, Elias. Another E. E, Evelyn. J, Jax. Well, thanks for joining me, boys and girls. We're going to go ahead and talk about our letter that we've been studying. And I want you to pull out this sheet. What we're going to do is use our Play-Doh. We're going to roll it in strips so it looks something like this, kind of like a snake. So get a ball of Play-Doh out and then roll it, roll it, roll it. You're going to need 3 small snakes, and I'll show you why. Because when you make the capital N, it's 3 lines. There's 1. Let's do our next one. The next one's a bit of a slant. Here's the next one. And we need 1 more, so we have a total of 3. If I'm going faster than you, feel free to put this on pause, and you can always play it when you're caught up. 3. So we went down at a slant and straight up and down again. That's the letter N. Let's make that sound. Let's make a small N. It's much smaller, isn't it? We just have a small snake we're going to make, very small. That goes straight up and down right here. And then the next one, we're going to curve it around just a little bit. Then we're going to talk about some N words. I bet you'll know some. N words are lots of fun. We're going to be talking about community helpers this week. And one really important community helper is a nurse. And nurse starts with an N sound. Here you go. Here is the N, the small N. I'll take the large one off so we can focus on the small one. The small one, you go straight down and then you do a little curve around. I had 2 small pieces of Play-Doh and it worked out perfectly. So let's look at N words. Like I said, a nurse. If you go to a doctor's office, you may have a nurse who's helping you. A nurse might weigh you. A nurse might take blood from you, take your temperature, talk to your parents about you, see how things are going, and they will assist the doctor. This is a nurse. Look, they have on white shoes, and around her neck she has on a stethoscope. So if she needs to hear your heartbeat, she can do that. And she's carrying a clipboard so she can keep information. Your nurse might have a little computer. Here we have something that you may like to eat. Let's see if you know what these are. It's a variety of what? What are those? Maybe cashews, almonds, pecans. They're all types of nuts. They are nuts. Oh, some of you I know would like to hammer this. Do you know what this is called? And it goes in wood. It could go in plastic too. It's called a nail. I heard some of you out there. Good job. A nail. That's another N word. And birds lay eggs in this. What is this called? You might see it up in a tree on a branch. It's called a nest, a bird's nest. Nest. So we have nest, nail, nuts, and nurse. Those are all great N words. For our numbers, we're going to review some numbers today. We're going to go all the way from 0 to 6. 0 is just a big circle like that. See? 0. And it means nothing. So I have 0 insects in my jar. It's an empty jar. Another word for 0 is nothing. It's nothing at all. Now let's see what's in the jar. I have 1 butterfly. This is the number 1. You can show me 1 with your finger. 1. Oh, look what I have here. 2 very fun, fancy fellas right here. 1, 2. This is the number 2. Show me 2 with your fingers. 1, 2. Nice work. Oh, look, we're up to 3. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Show me 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a hard one for some of you to do, is hold up 3 fingers like this. You may do 3 like this. 1, 2, 3. Some of you like to go like this. 1, 2, 3. You can do 3 in more than one way. You have 3 ways to do it if you like. 3. Ah, look at this. Now we're up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have the number 4. Can you show me 4 with your fingers? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we added 1 more, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's see your whole hand out. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last number we're going to go over today is number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the number 6. Hold out number 5 and add one more. So you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it again. It's kind of difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. That makes 6. The number 6. 3 on top and 3 on bottom. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice work. Now with some shapes that we have, I'd like you to pull out worksheet 50 and 51. We're going to be using our marker for this, so make sure that you have this in a sleeve right here. We're going to start with this page. We're going to trace around the shapes. What shapes do you see on the very top? These are wheels. What shape is that? Those are circles. Very good. So use your marker and we're going to trace around the circles. And then when we're through, we're going to count how many circles we have. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 and then 2 more. So 2 and 2 together makes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here we have 4 presents. Do you know the shape of these presents? They have 4 sides, and the sides are all the same length, the same distance from the bottom to the top, the side to side, they're all the same. When you have 4 sides and they're all the same, that is called a what? I hear some of you. It is a square. Very good. It's a square. Let's trace the squares. Say that word with me. Square. Square. How many squares do we have here? I want you to write in the boxes with me. 1. Straight up and down. 1. 2. And then we have a little 3. 2 bumps sideways. There you have a 3. 1, 2, 3. We have some campers on the bottom. They're in tents. What shape do you think these are? I'll give you a clue. They're this shape. 3 sides, 3 angles. What's that called? A triangle. Let's trace the outside part here. That was kind of sloppy. I want to make sure that my work is as good as it can be, so let's erase. It's okay to make mistakes. We just need to do our best. Here we have a triangle. Then we have another triangle. There are 2 tents, 2 triangles. Let's count together. 1, 2. Again, let's count to 2. 1, 2. Nice work. Now we're going to turn our sheet over. And on this side, it has a ladder on the very top. Make sure that you're on page 51. Do you see this? This ladder is made up of several rectangles. 4 sides, but 2 are longer than the other. Let's say rectangle. Say rectangle. Rectangle. Here we go. We're making 3 of them. 3 rectangles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love this shape. I'm going to show you this shape right here that I think might help you. Oh, sometimes we do this where we open our mouth really wide. Oh, oval. The fish have a body shape that's kind of like an oval. Do you see the dots? Just trace the oval. 1, 2, 3 fish. 1, 2, 3 ovals. And on the bottom, we have this shape. Let's see if you remember this shape. We studied this last week. What is this called? It is a diamond. Very good. A diamond. So look carefully on the snake. We have several diamonds. We're going to trace the shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made 5 diamonds. Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we count the diamonds that are already there and we count every single one, it'll be more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the highest we've gone, all the way to 9 diamonds. Nice work. Let's go ahead and put your paper down. Put your marker cap on to make sure that you save it. Let's review some colors before we go on to our book. This is a 3-sided shape. What kind of shape is that? I hear some of you out there. It's a triangle. And what color is it? Very good. It is pink, a pink triangle. We just did this one. We had this on the snakes. It's called a diamond. Nice. And what color is it? Orange. Like you eat an orange. Have you ever seen an orange fruit and it's this color? It's orange. And this one is a very large oval. What color is this? Purple oval. It goes along with what we did a few weeks ago when we were talking about the letter P. Like you had a candle and you were puffing it out. Purple. Purple oval. Now I really like this shape. This reminds me of a door. You can open and shut it. Sometimes if you have it this way, it might be a long window, maybe on a door, a window on a door. So you can go this direction, you can go this direction. Either way, it still has the same name. What shape is this? Rectangle is called a rectangle. And this color is the same color as grass, the color of grass in the summer. Green, green, very nice. We're studying people at work. Many people go to work as adults. They make a living so they can provide for their family and give back to the community. The community is where we live. It says people at work. That's the title of this story. And we have lots of nice pictures here too of all different kinds of work. This is the back cover. And right here in the center, it holds it all together. We've talked about this. It's like your back. It's the bumpy part that holds you all together. It goes up and down. It's called your spine. This is called the spine of a book. Let's open up the book and see what we have at play. Here we have the title page, People at Work, and it's by Paul Humphrey. That's the author, the one who wrote the words. And the illustrator, do you know what that means? Yes, it's the person who drew the pictures. It's Beverly Lees. This is our town. In every town and city, there are many different stores, offices, and factories where people work. Where we live, we have all of those, don't we? Many people work here. Let's go and meet some of them. It's like a little field trip. This is the post office. We buy stamps or send letters and packages from here. The post office. They have all kinds of mail slots. At the post office, some workers sort the letters and packages. Others, postal workers, deliver the mail to other cities or countries. You can send a piece of mail anywhere in the world. Did you know that? You have to address the envelope and say where you want it to go. Put a stamp on it, and it has to be the right amount of money on the stamp. And then you put it in the mailbox and it gets sent by postal workers. Here's our school. Our teachers work here. Did you know I'm a teacher? Teachers help children learn. Every school has a principal and many teachers helping students learn. There are other workers too, such as janitors, cooks, secretaries, and a school nurse. All very, very important. My mom and dad bring our car to a gas station to be fixed. That mechanic is checking the brakes. What I like about this picture is it shows there's an opening in the floor, and that's where the mechanic can go to look underneath the car and help fix the car. All gas stations have gas for sale, and some have mechanics to fix cars too. Here we have a mechanic who looks like she's working on a tire. Mechanics make sure cars and trucks are safe to drive. They check engines, replace old parts, and change tires. She's changing a tire. At the airport, workers sell airplane tickets. There are also people who handle luggage. An airport is a very busy place. There are many pilots and flight attendants. Here we have the person who flies the plane is called the pilot. Here we are at the police station. Most police officers wear uniforms. See what color they are? Do you see what color the uniform is? It's blue, a blue uniform. There are also detectives who wear plain clothes. They help solve crimes. Police photographers and clerks also work at the police station. And this little boy says, I'd like to be a detective. A detective has to be really sharp and think about, how did that crime happen? How can I help solve this mystery? Here we have a doctor, and doctors at the hospital help when you're sick. And I want to be a doctor someday, says the girl. Have you ever thought about what job you might like to have when you grow up? There are lots of options, and you might have more than one job as you get older. That's pretty common. And here we have a nurse, and the nurse is being very helpful too. It takes a whole team of people to help people get better. This is a huge factory. The people here are making cars. Have you ever thought about that? Someone has to make the cars that we ride in and drive in. We've got a car like those. Look at the little boy. He found a car that looks just like his car at home. In a car factory, there are people who design and test cars. Then there are all the people who build the cars and make sure they work correctly. My mom is a supermarket manager. In a big supermarket, there's a manager in charge of cashiers, shelf stockers, and people who unload food deliveries by truck. We do our grocery shopping here. Some people even go online to order their groceries, but they still have to go to the store to pick them up, unless they're delivered to your home. That's not real common around here. So I would like you to think about what you might like to do when you get older. As you're out and about in town or even in the country, look and see what people are doing. Look and see what kinds of lives they have and how they spend their days. And then you'll find out that there are all kinds of jobs all around you. All you have to do is pay attention and think about whether you might like doing that for a living. I'll see you later, boys and girls. Bye-bye.